Hello guys, yeah, this will be an unboxing of something that I bought, I think, a whole a year ago, which is these Warcry cards for the Stormcast Eternals and the Daughters of Khaine. Um, let's start with the Stormcast Eternals, because out of these two, the plans I had for the Stormcast, I think were, or are, I shouldn't say I think were, no, they are, I think, more interesting than the Daughters of Khaine. And people who have like been around when I talked about this, I don't know, maybe some hobby update a year ago. Oh. Alright, that's empty. Let's see. Alright, let's see what are these big cards. Okay, so it's the team strategy, and they exist in like a million different languages. So these are worthless to me, except for this one. Now, as you can see right here, I think some of you might know what I'm talking about. And these abilities right here don't mean much to me because I've never played a game of Warcry, even though I have the starter set and all of these things that I bought a year ago. It's like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, next year I think I'll be working on my armies, and maybe we'll do a little bit of a fun project with the Stormcast that I had planned. But the plan was, if I can find those cards right here. Oh god. Now this is actually pretty perfect, because what I had planned was to have like a single Stormcast and then a bunch of dogs and these Aetherwings with him. So this would be my Warcry Stormcast Eternals warband. It's a lone Stormcast with his animals. So those three cards being the first thing you see, that's good. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know how good or bad all of these things means. I know 45 points are not that much. Oh, Jesus Christ, there are 150 points per dog. Alright. And I know that's the leader version, right? Yes. The leader version of the Stormcast. 210. Because I think, isn't like a normal battle tends to be like 1,000 points, right? I think so. So, I mean, in 1,000 points, you would fit a decent amount. I think it would be fun to do 500 as well. Like 210. Oh, well, I wouldn't even be able to fit a leader and two dogs in a 200 in a 500 point battle, because that would be 510. Yeah, but in 1,000 points, I think when I start building and painting, I think that is what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna start off with it, just doing a 1,000 points force. And then you have just the basic bitch. Oh god, I don't know what these units' names are. Then you can choose to have some with two-handed weapons, or you know, the big crossbows, the long range. Because the small ones have 8-inch range. Well, these one has 3 to 15, so they basically have a double range. Let's see. Oh yeah, and this is the hero version. And that's that. So these Stormcast Eternals you get a decent amount of, like, now your Stormcast themselves don't seem to be like really like melee oriented, obviously. But that's okay, because you want like the melee from these two. Yeah, but that was that. It doesn't mean much, since I have no idea what any of this shit does. Even if I were to read these things, like double, and I think I know it, like you roll some dice and then you can make them double. I haven't read the rules, so even if I were to read all of these, like it means nothing to me. So when I start playing, I'll probably do some videos about that, like my first couple games, and see how easy is it to actually get into Warcry. And I really need to switch blade. This blade isn't really sharp enough to cut these plastic bags, so I just need to switch the blade. Okay. And these girls, it's because I have a sizable army of daughters of Khaine. So that's why I got these ones, even though I have 0 built. I have a decent amount because I have a army box that I bought for Christmas. Was that 2 years ago? Was that a year? Fuck, I don't remember. Maybe it was more than a year ago since I bought that Warcry stuff then. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I have no idea if these are good or bad. It doesn't matter. There's some diversity when playing. Alright. Well, I guess it kind of puts into perspective the price of the Stormcast then. Because the Stormcast hero guide that I show was 210, and this is 235, but obviously she has way more speed than this guy. I mean, she's 3 times faster, obviously. She has wings, she has some more like abilities that she could use. Alright, but when it comes to the melee, he's not actually that bad when you look at it, because she's 5324, he's 14424. So, yeah. Obviously, I mean, that's amount of attacks, that is the strength, and that's crit, and that's normal damage. So, yeah. And he also has 10 more wounds. But it makes sense, a Stormcast should be tanky. Oh, and these. Oh, no, wait. Maybe that is. I think that is the symbol for leader. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the only symbol. Because that is a generic symbol for everyone. So that means the leader symbol right there. Okay, so you get 2 different leaders of these. One with spear, one with just... Oh no, that's javelin. Yeah. And the Melusai. Yeah, if I were to do these, I do not know if I would ever use the helmeted versions. I would probably do all of my unhelmeted. Even if they were to have, melee weapons, I think I would go with no helmets. This is a Sister of Slaughter. A leader, sister, and a normal. Yeah, so a leader is basically double the moves, one more attack, and one more damage on normal attacks. Oh wait, why is this one cheaper than this? Go to Sister of Slaughter. This has one more attack. Oh, but it's one less toughness. Alright, there we go. A regular Witch Elf. And we're back at the start, right? Yes. That is the Daughters of Khaine ones. It doesn't tell me much. And you get 2 of these cards with both. Oh god, the Daughters of Khaine and the Stormcast one. There we go. Because I do think that is something that is required. You have to take like a leader. Obviously, if you play with friends and all that, you can house rule everything. To fit certain things, for example, like I take what I just said, like I wanted to do like a 500-point game, but what I wanted, like a Stormcast Eternal and 2 dogs, that would be 510 points. If you were to play a friendly game with friends, I'm sure that would be fine. I mean, if your friends wouldn't be fine with that, then might be time to get new friends, Yeah, but that was the unboxing of Warcry, Daughters of Khaine, and Stormcast Eternals, which I really think it should be called Vanguard. The Stormcast Eternals Vanguard. Because that's what it is. It's not like the Liberators and all that. It's just Vanguard. That is what the cards are. I think they're supposed to come out books. That gives you like all forces of order in one book and all forces of something like that, I think. Yeah. So that would probably be better, because obviously that book would have both of these forces in it. And also, I'm assuming the Seraphon one is coming out. So, but I bought these things long before something like that even existed. So.